Ready to get started with Swyvl? In this video, I'll walk you through how to set up your first project in just a few simple steps. Let's dive right in. First, if you haven't already, sign up for a free 14-day trial. You'll need a credit card to get started. Once you've created your account, log into your Swyvl dashboard and select the workspace for your project. By default, it's set to your personal workspace, but I'm creating a new workspace, Client A, to keep the projects organized, in this example, by client. Next, you'll click on New Project and you'll see a global map view. You can either zoom in on the location where you'd like to add data or search for any location. I'll search for Adelaide as that's where we're based. Center the map to your preferred starting point and select Set Start View. This can be adjusted anytime in the settings. While we're here, let's update the project name to something clear and meaningful. Note that Swyvl saves your changes automatically, so there's no need for a save button. Once your project's ready for viewing, you'll use the Publish to Viewer button, but we'll get to that soon. Now, let's add some 360 photos. You can download the sample data I'm using in the description or from the Swyvl's help guide. Swyvl offers 3 ways to set up 360 photo tours: point view, scatter view, and path view. Point view is for single standalone images. Scatter view links multiple 360 photo locations. And path view uses a GPX file to position images along a path, ideal for roads or trails. I'll start with scatter view and connect images using connection mode, allowing seamless navigation between photos. As you can see, I'm adding 360 photos captured using an Insta360 X4. Each photo includes GPS data embedded into the JPEG file. This dataset is available for you to test with. After adding the images, you'll need to wait for them to process. Processing progress is indicated by a spinner, and the icons will update once the images are ready. When the imagery is ready, you can view any image by clicking on its corresponding point on the map or selecting it from the Data Sources panel. Next, click Edit Pano Connections to start linking individual points, enabling navigation between the 360 photo locations. Begin by selecting the first point where you want to create a connection. Then, click on the next point you want to link. Repeat this process to create one connection at a time. To make additional connections, deselect any currently selected points by clicking off them. Then, select the starting point for your next connection and click the desired endpoint. Continue this process until all required connections are complete. If you need to remove a connection at any time, select the point, then right-click the connection to delete it. When you've finished making all connections, press Save. You can now navigate through your 3D space using the navigation arrows within the 360 photos. Next, I'll add images captured with an Insta360 X4 in Path View. By uploading a GPX file along with these images, Swyvl auto-positions them based on GPS data, a huge time saver for larger projects. Here, I've added a GPX file created with GeoTracker on Android. For iOS, OpenGPX Tracker is a great alternative. Links are in the video description. After adding your GPX file, upload your imagery. Once the imagery has been uploaded, press Add Panoramas. Swyvl will automatically use the GPX file to position the 360 photos on the map, matching timestamps from the camera and phone. You can open any 360 photo by clicking on a point on the map or selecting it from the data sources. Navigation arrows are automatically added, allowing seamless movement between locations. Path view is ideal for capturing on foot, by bike, or using a vehicle-mounted camera. Swyvl's default map view uses OpenStreetMap, but you can also add Google 3D satellite imagery by entering a Google 3D Tiles API key. This feature requires your own Google API key, which enhances the project's visual detail. Follow the instructions to get your API key. Once you have added your data, you can decide if you want to share the project. If you prefer to keep it private, simply don't publish it. To make it accessible, publish the project with password protection or as a public link. For public projects, you can update OpenGraph settings in the settings menu, customizing the preview that appears when sharing the link. If you make any changes, remember to unpublish and republish for updates to take effect. And that's it. Your first project in Swyvl is ready to go. Happy Macking.